Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm just going to do a weekly energy read just to see what's going on, to see what we need to be aware of, to see what messages want to come through. So I do the same spread. It is what's going on in head, heart, wanting, key things to know, and the energies in the middle. And then how we be supported from above, and what's the energy to help us ground in the connection. So this is for all of us who feel that we resonate with the twin flame, soul to soul energy, and the awakening of souls on this beautiful planet to a new way of being and a new way of living. So that's what it's all about. It's all about waking up. So let's have a look. I am going to do the divine counterpart on the left hand side and us on the right. So firstly, what's going on in their head, and it is messages, the 8 of Wands. So wanting to basically bring messages forward. What's going on in their hearts, and it is the Ace of Cups, a burst of emotion, a burst of emotional energy overflowing from their heart for you. What they want is the 7 of Pentacles, is all of their hard work to pay off. Is basically the 7 of Pentacles is that you've planted the seed and you're watching it grow, but you want to see it bloom. And so that is what they're wanting. The key thing to know for them is that there is a pause, rest and retreat. And that is a pause, a deliberate pause by, the universal energies, because we have to take that time to retreat, to let the mind calm down in order to listen to our heart. And that's the message here. The Ace of Cups is at the heart, wanting to bring this message forward. So the energy that they're taking from the union is transformation. It's the death of old ways of being. And onto new ways of being, right? That's what these connections do. It brings you into a new way of being. So for us, let's have a look at what's going on in our heads. 4 of Cups. Look at that. So the key thing to know for them is the 4 of Swords, and that's why we're thinking about the 4 of Cups, because it's like stalemate, right? We're in this kind of like limbo land, and that's why the 4 of Cups is there, because the 4 of Cups is like feeling a bit like, oomph about love, about, a bit fed up with waiting. So what's at the heart of us? The Hierophant. Yes, because the Hierophant is the spiritual truth, wanting to do things traditionally, the traditional spiritual way. And so that's why we have this beautiful, again, the mirroring is like really, the Ace of Cups is this new emotional gift, and the gift is the Hierophant, which is the spiritual, traditional setting for these connections. So what we're wanting is what is that? The 9 of Wands. Oh no, sorry, the 6 of Wands. We want victory. So we want to be victorious in these connections. We want to be riding off with our twin. Look, the horse. Note that the energy that they're taking from the union is the transformation, but riding this horse, the horse is always the sign of our spirit. We're following the path of our spirit. So the key thing to know for us is this, the Page of Wands, that this like little messenger of love is right by our side. See, wanting to bring that message of love, and there he is, holding this little message out. Again, it's the Wands, which is all about the spirit. So the energy that we're taking from the union is strength. Look at that. So the strength to transform in these connections, you know, that's beautiful energies to have in the middle. Is this, there is strength to transform, to have this new emotional, or this emotional sense of being. And so that's why there is this feeling of pause at the moment, because we're building up inner strength in order to bring these connections in. So I'm going to cut the deck. I'm just being told to cut the deck again. The crowning energy to bring this all together from Spirit is this. The Empress, of course, is. So the Empress, that, you know, the kind of Gaia, this is what I always see as the card of Gaia, the Empress of the Earth, helping to bring these connections in, the Goddess of the Earth. The grounding energy is conflict. So have you been feeling that conflict energy, inner conflict, you know, the inner conflict being caused by, basically, in our headspace, the Four of Cups, because our divine counterparts are in this sense of retreat, and, you know, being put in this, it's almost like a gestation period where we're all having to build up our strength and transform and face inner conflict, so that we can basically have success towards the Hierophant, these spiritual connections. So the key thing to know then for this week is just to be aware of that inner conflict that's going to happen. So there will be conflict around head, heart, as always. You need to have the strength to know that the transformation is happening, and the transformation is happening all around you, in everything that we do, think and feel. You know, that transformation is amazing. So I've said that a follower on the channel has sent me a play that he's written about his twin flame dynamic, and I'm in the process of reading it. And one of the things, there have been so many beautiful synchronicities, but one of the big ones is that this first song that he references is The Promise by Tracy Chapman. And The Promise is a song that I have shared on this channel quite a few times, because it is an amazing song. And if you go and check out that song, The Promise by Tracy Chapman, it holds many, many, many messages. But that's why it's just made me, you know, reading this guy's play has really made me reflect on all of the, because it kind of shines a light on your own connection. So I will be sharing the play. I would highly recommend that you read it. I'm in the process of reading it, so when I've chatted to him and worked out how he wants me to put it out to you all, then you can read it too, because it's a real, yeah, it's really lovely. So messages of love on the divine counterpart side, what do they want to say? And it is that they are thinking of you. You know, that's the Four of Swords, isn't it? Right there. They just want you to know that they are thinking of you, no matter what it feels like in this physical experience. Messages for us is this: reaching a new level of love. Look, that's the same card as this morning, because you have the strength to transform, and the strength to transform brings you into a new level of love for self. And that's everything that these connections are. Then for us in the middle, from both, it's time to make a decision. So what's the decision is, do we go towards our heart? You know, that's the message. Look, because in their heads, the divine counterpart have this Eight of Wands energy. And the Eight of Wands energy is wanting to charge forward towards their heart, because their heart is holding this new emotional, a new emotional connection. And the emotional connection that they feel with you is like none other. So that is the message. That's the reading for this week. Just be aware of this inner conflict, and too much going into basically, you know, this to and fro between the head and, you know, feeling that inner conflict between head and heart. Ultimately, we are all on this journey of transformation, and the message is you've got the strength, what it takes to see you through. All right, I hope that helps. If you would like to have a reading like this for your connection, their energies on the left hand side, your energies on the right, and the same layout, energies in the middle, key things to know, then please do. All details in the description box against this video. But I hope this helped, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Okay, take care, and go check out that song. It's The Promise by Tracy Chapman, and it is amazing. Okay, take care. Bye.